Hey guys, BuzzyCrafter here. Today I have an explanation on how my self-repairing Spleef Arena version 2.0 works. The differences between this and version 1, well, the obvious big difference is that this uses smooth stone instead of cobblestone, and that is because when you're spleefing, well, first of all, these Spleef Arenas were originally intended to be played on a creative server so you could break them instantaneously, but if you had to do them on survival, it wouldn't be the end of the world because you could just spawn yourself in some couple of golden picks. And for those who don't know, golden picks break the fastest, faster than diamond. The reason they're terrible, though, is because they have horrible durability, which is why you would spawn in yourself like 2 or 3. So as you can see, this is actually extremely fast. It's a lot, smooth stone's a lot fast, well, not a lot, but noticeably faster to break than cobblestone. So that's one of the goals I had for this arena. Now I'm just gonna quickly repair it. Okay. Just turn off the rain. Okay, and you can add whatever you want under this lava, big pit or whatever. The arena can be as wide, like this way, as you want it, but the length is limited to, I guess it would be 22 blocks, because pistons can only push up to 12 blocks, and I have pistons here, and you can't spleef on this block and this block, obviously. So 12 minus 1 is 11 for both of those pistons, times 2 is 22. This is like 10 or something like that. Alright, so when water flows into lava, or vice versa, or they both flow into each other, one of 3 things will happen. Either cobblestone will form, and that's when I call it, that they're both flowing into each other. Notice how there's a hole here. Otherwise it would form obsidian right here because the water is flowing directly into the lava source. Whereas here they're kind of meeting up halfway. And as of 1.8 or 1.0, I'm not terribly sure, maybe even 1.9, when lava flows into water, it forms smooth stone. So you could say that these two are kind of opposites. Water flowing into lava, lava flowing into water, and here is kind of the halfway point. You wouldn't want to spleef arena out of obsidian, besides for the obvious reason that it takes forever to break. Pistons will not be able to push or pull obsidian. For some reason this piston keeps, I don't know, seems strange to me. You'll notice that these two have something in common that this one does not, and that's there is air above the obsidian and the cobblestone, and there is lava above here, which means when you're making a spleef arena for, say, cobblestone, you can place a piston directly above here, as we do in version 1. Just quickly fly over here to show you guys. This is where the cobblestone forms, and the pistons are directly on top of that. Over here, however, you are not able to put a piston directly on top of the smooth stone because it would block the lava. You wouldn't be able to make any more smooth stone, which is why, unlike version 1 where we had 2 sets of pistons, the top and the bottom, which we do still have over here, top pistons and bottom pistons, we have a 3rd set called the preparation pistons. And the smooth stone from this arena is formed on top of this glass blocks, in other words, where these pistons are extended. And what these pistons do, they push out the smooth stone, and then these pistons push them down. So that's how the preparation pistons work. Now before I get into all this, I'll go over the redstone clock and the on and off switch. And actually, before I get to any of this, I would advise that you watch the explanation of version 1 before going any farther in the video. If you haven't seen it already, you will hopefully still understand it, but it will help a lot for you to understand what's going on here. So, just turn this on. Okay, so this is the redstone clock, and what happens is that this block on top of this torch powers this current, which powers the piston, which extends the block, which means there's no more power here. And then when the power runs out, then it retracts and the cycle happens over again. The clock splits off in two parts here, one going to the left generators and one going to the right generators. And these are identical. It would be the same as if we added another one of those generators on the other side to make it faster. You'll notice that if I destroy this here, this will be a better view. If I destroy this block, then the redstone clock doesn't function anymore, because this will not be powered because there's no block on top of here to power it. So how the sandstone on and off switch works is that these two sticky pistons, never mind, these two sticky pistons over here kind of like snatch the yellow wool block. Why did I have to do that? Like that. So this will start again, and when I flick this switch, then this piston just came and grabbed the block away, which turned it off. But if this piston is extended, then this sticky piston needs to come down and grab it. But you'll notice that this normal piston is in the way. So this will retract before this one comes down and grab it. Yeah, like that. The reason you even need this piston is in situations like this, because if this piston just pushed it down here, then this piston wouldn't be able to be powered because it's over here, not over here. So this piston pushes the block here, and then this piston pushes it down to reach the magic spot where this will be activated. How this works is when this lever is pulled, it immediately activates this normal piston, and after 2 ticks of delay activates these 2 sticky pistons. Okay, so now that we know it splits off into 2 parts, we'll follow one of the paths. So after 1 tick of delay, and it's also 1 tick of delay over here, it splits off again into 3 parts. It splits off into the top pistons circuit, the bottom piston circuit, and the preparation pistons. That's what I'm calling these circuit. So we'll follow these first. It turns over here, follows up this vertical wire, and then this torch is turned on, which activates all of these top pistons, which pushes the smooth stone down, and then these bottom pistons, after 6 ticks of delay, I think that's right, activate. So these push it down, and then that pushes it. The top pistons push the smooth stone down, and then the bottom pistons push it out, similar to how the version 1 works. Before any of that happens, though, after 4, 8, 12, 6, is that right? 4, 8, 12, 14, 15 ticks of delay? Well, more because of the vertical wire, I don't know. This is on full delay, full delay, full delay, 2 ticks, and 1 tick. These pistons push out the newly generated smooth stone for these pistons to push it down. Because as we said before over here, the smooth stone has to be pushed out. You wouldn't be able to put pistons directly here because it would just destroy the lava source block and you wouldn't have a smooth stone generator anymore. Something very important to note. It's kind of a given that these are normal pistons and these are normal pistons, but the preparation pistons are actually sticky pistons, and that's key. If those are not sticky pistons, this will not work. And this is the hardest thing to explain in the arena, so try and be mindful of that. So as you can see right here, these are sticky pistons because they're retracting. And the reason for this is because when a block is destroyed in the arena, the stone is pushed down, water flows, and more smooth stone is formed to replace it. Can you do it again? Okay. These will all retract, so only it will pull the stone so that the water will only flow where it's needed. Because if extra is formed, then these pistons will then the preparation pistons will just push the extra stone into the water source block and destroy the machine. Yeah, I'm going to cut to after I replace all these with normal pistons so you can see. Okay guys, I'm back. I've replaced all the preparation sticky pistons with preparation normal pistons. I'm going to destroy my machine, it's already happened. You can destroy I'm going to destroy my machine just for you guys, so if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Watch how the water will curve around the corner and form unnecessary smooth stone. So these two lanes didn't need any more smooth stone. But even though they didn't need any, because the water bent around the corner, like that, and then it just, yeah, I'm going to have to turn this off. So I hope doing that, I kept that side normal, I hope doing that showed you what will happen if those are normal pistons. If you still don't understand it, sorry, but now you can take my word for it. And I think I'm gonna end off the video here. I will be releasing a tutorial on how to build this, no explanation whatsoever, just pure building, very soon, if not the same day that this comes out for you guys, because I know you've been waiting a long time for this. I think that's everything I want to say, so I'll see you all later.